On July 1st, 1961, at Park House, Diana Frances Spencer was born. At age 6, Diana's parents got a divorce. She grew up mostly with her dad and her brother, Charles Spencer, until her father got remarried. There was often disharmony between Diana and her brother and their new stepmother. Growing up, Diana excelled in sports, but was not so bright academically. But after leaving school, she got a job as a nanny and a part-time job as a cook. Later, she took an assistant teaching job at a kindergarten school in London. Here, she was first introduced to her future husband, Charles. Over time, their relationship gained intense media speculation, and in 1981, they were married. The wedding was watched by millions from all around the globe. From the time of her engagement to Charles, Prince of Wales in 1981 to her death in 1997, Diana was considered the most famous woman in the world and made a huge impact on so many lives. At the time, people did not really know what AIDS was. However, they looked very poorly on people who had it. AIDS victims were not supported by their friends or family and were rejected by society. Many people believed that it was bad to talk to people with AIDS, and so they avoided them in general. There was a myth that arose that people believed that AIDS was spread by casual contact, like shaking someone's hands, which it is not. People hardly knew anything about the disease, and yet they discriminated on those who had it.
I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts, but I don't go by a rule book, because I lead from the heart, not the head, and albeit that's got me into trouble in my work, I understand that. But someone's got to go out there and love people and show it.
Diana made many hospital visits. As she was leaving the Harlem Hospital, on one of her visits, a nurse who worked on the pediatric floor, Lulu King, came up to Diana, grabbed her arm, and said to her, "Princess Diana, thank you for bringing love and youth and vitality to Harlem." On every visit she made, Diana gave love to those who are often forgotten. The visits not only got media support, but they also gave people hope and gave them respect. By treating these children and their families like regular people, she encouraged others to do the same. Along with hospital visits, Diana also opened Britain's first AIDS hospital ward. It was opened on Thursday, April 9th, 1987. At the opening, she shook hands with Shane Snape, a 28-year-old male nurse who has carried the HIV virus for 2 years. Shane later said, "The princess shook my hand without wearing gloves, and that meant more to me than anything. For want of better words, it gives AIDS a royal approval and helps to break down this stigma to what's attached to it." That same day, she also took time to sit on the bedside of many patients. By shaking hands and being with AIDS patients, Diana worked to explode the myth that AIDS is spread by casual contact. Diana also gave many speeches to the public regarding AIDS.
HIV does not make people dangerous to know, so you can shake their hands and give them a hug. Heaven knows they need it. What's more, you can share their homes, their workplaces, their playgrounds, and their toys. We all need to be alert to the special needs of those for whom AIDS is the last straw in an already heavy burden of discrimination and misfortune.
But in April 1987, Princess Diana made history when she was the first celebrity to be photographed touching a person who was infected with HIV. This picture played a big part in changing the opinions that people had of those with AIDS. Princess Diana understood that AIDS patients were in desperate need of understanding and support, and she was drawn to those who she felt weren't fairly treated and didn't receive the support they needed. She was a royal supporter that opened up people's eyes to the truth. Princess Diana shined a light on something that needed to be changed, and she used her place in society to help people in need. She gave AIDS victims hope, love, and support. She informed the public on what AIDS really was, and she gave patients somewhere to be treated. Overall, Princess Diana opened the public's eye to see the truth so that AIDS patients could be treated the way they deserve to be treated.